Okay, so good afternoon and welcome everyone to join us for this webinar on the well integrated services in exploration and the production. Since the topic is very much important in the exploration and production companies because this IWS, it is also known as integrated well services, helps to optimize the project performance and the well. And to enlighten us on this very important topic, we have with us Mr. Joy Varghese, sir. Thank you, sir, for joining on this webinar and giving us your valuable time to our students so that they can get the inside view of integrated well services. Before starting the webinar, I would like to take some of the time of all of you and want to introduce the personality, the speaker that we have today. Uh, Mr. Joy Varghese sir has started. Uh, he is academically commerce and management graduate and started his journey in the year of 91 as a junior technician in the Schlumberger company in the electrical line logging. After working with the Schlumberger, he has worked as a data specialist logging in the logging data, then in the geo services Libya country, and from there he has started his journey of the 16 country. Working as train the trainer in the well integrated services. During this tenure, he started his in the rig tech and till 2051 doing the various consultancy as a rig tech director in various company drilling logging well testing and slick line operators. Last 2 years the rig tech he is also training the students also in the rig tech giving them the technical knowledge so that they can put their all the efforts in the technical field and they can do very good performance in the technical field. So that means we have very eminent personality on the well integrated services. So Joy Varghese sir, I'm handing over you to this webinar platform so that you can interact with the student. Thank you sir, and the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Mr. Hiral, and it's a very good opportunity to interact with your students and your team. I don't know whoever is joining in this webinar, but anyway, to all of our participants, I am giving my hearty welcome to this program. Anyway, how many numbers are participating? Approximately, you understand now. You can tell me, Hiral sir, how many participants are here? We don't know.
So our 4th semester and 6th semester student has already joined this seminar. So you can share your screen.
Numbers you can't see.
Numbers I can't see,
Numbers
but number yes, sir. But all the student has joined already.
Okay, now we will start 1 hour webinar. The first 10 minutes, the introduction, we will give the little bit and all our present scenario. Then we will go to the PowerPoint presentation to the well integrated services roughly. Then final 20 minutes or 30 minutes, we will go for FAQ. Frequent answer and question related to the subject or related to the career. Then we will wind up. It's okay? Is it okay like that?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. That will be perfect.
Now, first of all, we will start with our introduction. Oil and gas sector is very important for the human being till this world is finished. That's very simply we can say that. Because oil and gas sector, everybody know, even the battery regime comes on, any new technology comes, nuclear or anything, oil and gas sector will be there always because that is the most easy and most, comparatively easy to handle And okay, we can check with the environment safety and all these issues. That's everywhere. That is everywhere. So my point is, oil and gas sector is very important for the humans till the world is finished. That's very simple. Especially power and energy sector, we need this. We can't move without oil and gas sector. So what is happening at the moment? Gas price last 2 years back it down. Then world market comes down. So crude oil, Brent crude oil, the barrel rate comes down. They're very panic. The magnates and all these exploration company, they becomes little bit panic. But it obviously it happens last 25 years here and there. So whenever we are talking about the oil and gas sector, the students' point of view, they always think about their career. So they have the academical studies as per your, the semester module and schedule related to the mathematics, physics, geophysics, geology, reservoir studies, and etc. But we are talking about today is purely technical program. What is technical program? In their mind, career related, there are three options. The one, they have to go for teaching. They have to go for teaching. They have to take after this masters or some PhD or whatever the related area. Then they can go for teaching profession. The second thing, they can get job opportunity in E&P companies, that is oil company, that is mother company. In India, there are government, public sector, and private oil companies there like ONGC, Oil India, and private you go Cain India, NICO, BP. There are many companies are there. So there is a limit. Petroleum engineers worked as a PE, petroleum engineer, or reservoir engineer. So there are limited seats for oil and gas, sector. The section is always telling PE, petroleum engineer, the name itself. So there's all studies. You are sitting at a room, discussion, and related to your subject. You are improvising your things. But the teaching and the petroleum engineer in oil company, that is very, very small amount of job opportunity. Very limited number of job opportunity comparatively service sector. That is in upstream. So advantages of petroleum engineer, they can work in midstream and downstream, no problem. But mainly we are concentrated in upstream. What is upstream? Exploration and production, E&P. So how you can enter into E&P companies? How you can enter into E&P service related companies? That is very important. So E&P company entrance in India through GATE, or private company like a Cain India and all that, they are tied with some university or something. There, as I said earlier, very limited number. Maybe you can say that maybe 1% of job opportunity in oil company. So 99% of job opportunity in upstreams in servicing sector. What is servicing sector? E&P activities. Very simple. Underline. What is servicing sector? E&P activities. What is E&P activities? Exploration and production activities. What is exploration? To make something new. To make a new well. Where it starts? You can start geological survey, that is seismic survey. Then economically and environmentally and safely, government law and order. Once it is okay comparatively international market, then you decided to go for drilling. So geological survey, seismic survey, then drilling. After drilling, of course, you have to go for casing, cementing. During the drilling, there is a mud logging. Now these days, MWD, LWD, measuring while drilling, logging while drilling. Then after this conventional drilling finish, you have to go for completion. Then during this completion, you have to perforate the well, you have to test the well, you have to get the data through E-line logging. Then you complete the well, slick line, coil tubing. So there are lot of servicing sectors, tens, thousands of company, or you can say the lakhs of company all over the world doing all these jobs. So this is the main area you have to understand, my friends. These are the area you are getting more salary and package and lifestyle. After this COVID pandemic, now most of the company will maybe terminate 90% of the experienced employees, those who are getting high salary. Now your turn, the juniors like you, qualified, the person who wants to build their career, who wants to work physically and mentally, happy in oil and gas sector. You have to work as a technicians. Don't think that you are a petroleum engineer. You work as a technician because you are already having a petroleum engineering degree. You start as a engineering trainee. Automatically, you will be like operator or technician or junior engineer. Then you get experience, you get practice. Then you can get the field engineer, petroleum engineer. You make money. You can work as a national staff, zonal staff or international staff, no problem. So this is the advantage of petroleum engineer. When you get a job opportunity in service sector. So what is service sector mainly? Drilling, well testing, slick line, E-line logging, electric line logging, coil tubing, cementing, casing, gyro survey, scientific survey, then MWD, LWD, then completion. There are wellhead maintenance when it comes in a production side. So there are a lot of opportunity. So for that you have to get the knowledge. RIGTEC is always supporting to give this knowledge because we are the only training center available in India after ONGC in private sector. You can say, we proudly say that in Asia we are the only training center having all these facilities. We have a drilling rig, we have a slick line, we have a logging unit, we have a wellhead, but we have a limited seat because of we are in a remote location near Coimbatore, 55 kilometers away. We have a limited work. Same like oil field, we make this camp. I invited some of the officials from Parallel University. Anyway, what I am going to say, servicing company. Now these days, every country, there are number of drilling companies are there. Maybe during this COVID pandemic condition or before a little bit earlier, like last 2 years back, because of the oil price comes down, maybe drilling activities a little bit come down. But my friends, you have to understand, drilling activities only 50 to 60% of the job. One well, if you create, if you estimate the cost, maybe it turned reverse. 40% you invest for the conventional drilling, but rest of the 60% you spend for completing the well. There your job is there always. There your job is always there. That is called well intervention. So what is well integrated services? Well integrated services, you can say that from the beginning, geological survey till the production. That all activities we are calling well integrated services. That's what we are giving in 3 months program. Okay. In apart from that, now these days, now all the world required well maintenance. That means production maintenance. That is well intervention. Production maintenance means well intervention jobs. So well intervention is going to be already boosted. Maybe nearly 10-15 students already got interview from our institute. Or sir, in Abu Dhabi, 2-3 companies you already. GET also participated in our interview. So what I am saying, well intervention is very important for your career as a petroleum engineer. Now these days. Okay. I mean, drilling is always there. Drilling is always there, no problem. But apart from the drilling, well intervention is very important. What is well intervention? Once the well is ready for the production, the well is producing. After producing, if the well pressure or productivity or well is having some problem, what do you have to do? What do you have to do? Don't stop the production. While producing the well, you have to run different jobs to solve the problem in the well. That is well intervention. Understand? Well testing, production logging, maybe tubing perforation, slick line, coil tubing. Then, if the problem is not solved, what you will do? You have to kill the well. You have to bring the work over rig, that is service rig. You have to bring the work over rig. Then you kill the well, pull out the completion. Then physically you check. You got already the details. Then again you recomplete the well. This is well intervention, my friends. So this is very important career for you now. From today or from tomorrow, you can discuss about. So now I think I have taken around 15 minutes. Before I go to the PowerPoint presentation, very short PowerPoint presentation for well integrated services. Hiral sir, if any questions arise in 5 minutes, I can answer from you or your team, somebody, apart from students. Then I go to the PowerPoint. We have 5 more minutes to start PowerPoint presentation, or I go ahead with the PowerPoint. Hello, I can't hear you.
Sir, at the last of the webinar session, we can take the questions.
Okay, now I can go to the well integrated services PowerPoint presentation.
Sure, sir, sure.
Hiral sir, what I explained last 15 minutes, you clearly understand. Now, maybe in future you can maybe explain to the students widely.
Sure,
correct?
sir, I will. Sir.
You understood what I said, correct?
Yes.
The opportunities coming in well intervention in
yes,
days, correct?
I'm getting the questions also from this 15 minutes, but it will be great if I will ask those questions at the last of the webinar.
Okay.
Because first I will collect all the questions so that I can ask one by one.
Okay. Now I have to go to PowerPoint presentation, correct?
Yes. Okay, sir, your screen is visible now.
Yeah. Okay, my friends, we will go to the integrated services short PowerPoint presentation. Now you can see one lady is in a, this is cyber drilling, same like a cockpit. Now this is the latest advanced drilling, heavy duty drilling rig is having like this, like a joysticks. They are driving this, same like helicopter. They are running in the hall with joysticks type, that is drill string they are running in, like bottom hole assembly, detailed bottom hole assembly and all that, I don't know. But anyway, I don't have enough time. This 3 months program I am concluding in 20 minutes, that you can understand. 30, around how many hours? 180 hours. 180 hours we are concluding in 20 minutes. So you please adjust with me. Now we go. I'll give a little bit time to read this. You can read, na, Hiral sir?
What, sir?
Hello. You can read, na?
Yes, I can
read.
I can see it. It is completely visible.
All right. This training sections covers drilling facilities and equipment, basic drilling philosophy, cementing, blowout prevention method, perforation on reservoir, downhole production equipment, well activation in a very, very short format. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Everybody know what is drilling? We can say conventional drilling. Conventional drilling means a group of drilling. There are 4 sections of drilling is happening. Conductor drilling, surface drilling, intermediate drilling, and production drilling. So conductor drilling, it is happening when it is mandatory. Otherwise, it can be hammer. Either hammering or drilling. When you drill, what will happen? There will be annulus. There will be annulus. So for that, we are using different type of rig in offshore and onshore. Jacob rig, shallow well. This is the Jacob rig in offshore, shallow well. I mean shallow water, not shallow well, shallow water. Drill ship, rough sea and deep water drilling we are using. Semi-submersible also we are using deep drilling and rough sea. Then submersible or floating rig we are using. In a land rig also we are having a light duty, heavy duty, medium to light duty, medium duty, heavy duty, heavy like ultra heavy duty. It depends upon the power, how much power we are using. Also it depends upon the how many feet we are drilling. If you are drilling more than 20,000 feet, you are using ultra heavy duty. If you are drilling more than 12,000 feet, you are using like heavy duty drilling. More than 7,000, 8,000 feet, you are till 12,000, you are using medium duty. Light duty, you can drill maximum 10,000 like that. So this is the arrangement for rig. There is a derrick. There is a blowout preventer, that is BOP. There is two way of drilling. One is rotary drilling, another one is top drive. I can't discuss. This is big subject. I cannot discuss in short time. But you know, we have a two engine, one for mud circulation, one for hoisting. We have a bottom hole assembly, that is drill string. We have a mud circulation system. These are the arrangement for rig. Hoisting system, little bit detail they are showing. Derrick, rotary table, blowout preventer, that is BOP, drill pipe, drill bits. Okay, what we'll do? First we put the conductor drilling. It can be 24, 20, 24, 30, 36, depends upon the offshore and onshore. This is what I said, conductor drilling. Conventional drilling, it's totally we are calling group of drilling, 4 sections. Conductor, surface, intermediate, production. The first drilling is conductor. It can also, you can call spudding. Arrangement for drilling. Arrangement for drilling. It can be hammer also, according to the formation. So if you hammer, there is no gap in between your. I am getting little bit disturbed. Okay, fine. So there are 4 sections of drilling. The one is conductor drilling. Can you hear me, Hiral sir? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now it's fine. You are hearing, huh? You can you can give me little bit sound. Then I can only you know. Oh, when you on, everybody will speak like that, huh?
No. If I will be on, then I can only speak here.
Because some other disturbance is coming. That's why. Anyway, okay. Now the first section is conductor drilling. When you drill with drill bit, there will be annulus. If you hammer, there won't be annulus. So first 300 to 400 feet, we will make a conductor drilling. Then we go for surface drilling as per the TD, total depth as per the TD.
Yes.
We will go for the surface to mud, because you can expect from this area pressure, kick, well kick. So you have to control the well with mud, drill fluid. Okay. So you put the surface casing. Now you have to cement it because you already created annulus. Now, what you have done, you run the bottom plug of the surface casing. You run the bottom plug for the surface casing. Then you pumped calculated cement. You pumped calculated cement top of the bottom plug. Then what will happen? You put the top plug. You put the top plug. Then you apply the mud with pressure, hydrostatic pressure. Then at a certain time, there will be weak point of the bottom plug. Certain pressure is settled. Excuse me. So once you give the mud with pressure, it will break. It will open. It will open, and at a certain set of time, this mud will go to annulus. Yeah, this is the cementing job. We start with surface because conductor in this PowerPoint they already hammered. They didn't drill. If you drill, there will be annulus creation. Then you have to cement it like this. So surface normally we start cementing. Very rarely conductor we do cementing because if you drill, normally it hammered. So you cemented the surface. Then to check the test, when you checking the cement, the easy method you can use the logging, case roll logging, E-line logging, electric line logging. You check the cement. There is tool. When I was working, that is my profession. We can run the case roll log, then we can check how the cement is good or bad, like that. Then you do the pressure test. Before you do the pressure test, after also you do the pressure test. Like that, we do this conventional drilling. So what is conventional drilling? Group of drilling. It is conductor drilling, surface drilling, intermediate drilling, and production drilling. So these are the well like this. We will. There are some important points you have to notice. What is that? When you apply this drilling fluid, mud circulation, your formation is like a newborn baby. You don't touch your formation harmly, very politely. So, calculated mud is very, very important. When you apply more mud to control the pressure, the formation can be cracked. When you apply lesser amount of mud for hydrostatic pressure for controlling the well, it can be kick. So, calculated mud or drill fluid is very, very important. So, drillers can understand when there is a kick coming. There are a lot of indication they are getting, which is on that PowerPoint. You can roughly read. Okay. So this will be detailed, you have to study. So this is very important. This is the first method of well control. First method of well control is mud circulation, applying drill fluid to control the reservoir pressure or downhole pressure. The second method is we are using BOP, blowout preventer. First method is always drill fluid method or mud circulation method. Okay. This is blowout. The blowout, there are a lot of videos. You people are lucky now. You are Android. You are having Android phone. When we start our career, there was no computer, no TV, no mobile phone, nothing. Now you people are lucky that you are having Android. There is Petro Wikipedia. Every subject, video, animated video, simulated, every simulation, everything is there. So you can check lot of videos, blog, and many things. You know, it will be very interesting than the movie. When you are watching movie, that will not be that much interesting. But when you
Yes.
watch this kind of video, it will be very interesting. Okay. Super Alpha is a very globally noted incident. You know that very big plot. Entire field, entire area will be collapsed. It's like atom bomb. You know, if you have a like this blob comes. The drill can get some indication of the kick when you are having a good studies of the reservoir and each step. Petroleum engineers and that drillers, rig manager, they all having a meeting regarding while you are drilling related to the subject. And many discussion is going on each and every section. Then only we will go for completion of drilling. All right. So this is the second method to control the well. The first method is drill fluid method or mud circulation method. That is the first method. The second one is BOP. BOP mainly there are three rams. One is pipe ram, which can hold the drill pipe. Blind when there is nothing inside. That is we are using blind. Because you are fourth semester or sixth semester boys, I don't know how many of you are having completed the drilling courses. I think this is little bit part of your subject, I think. But you know, you can get very good knowledge when you finish your.
They have already studied about that thing, BOP and all this thing.
Very good. So BOP is the second option to control the well. First option is always mud circulation and drill fluid method. Okay. So this is the way. After conductor, we will install the BOP. Then we start drilling for the surface. Like that, we do that. This is the model we start. Okay. Like that, they will finish all the section. The conductor surface finish. Now intermediate. Cemented. Production. Yeah, this well is so drilling is finished. What you call like conventional drilling is finished. Then what you have to do? You have to have a good study to complete the well. You have to have a good study. You have to check the data of geological survey, mud logging, driller's log. These three logs you are having. What is you are having? Geological data, that is seismic survey data. Second is mud logging. During the drilling, mud logging is happening. Na? Third one is driller's log. These three logs you are having. In addition with it, you have to check before you complete the well, because well completion is the big business. Too much money involvement, too much activities involvement. So whether you want to complete the well, you have to study economic analysis. There are a lot of analysis you have to study. Then finally, when you decided to complete the well, then you have to check the data of electric line logging. That is the accurate data you are giving. E-line logging data. You run the E-line logging. Open hole logging. Then you take the data. Plus, you do the well testing. So, how many data you are collecting before completing? Geological survey, mud logging, driller's log, well testing, finally E-line logging. Then you confirm this well is going to produce as much you wish, as much you expect or not.
So your voice is not coming clearly.
Now it's okay. It's clear. Hello, hello. This voice is okay. Hello, hello, hello. I am still my
Excuse me,
own
sir,
my
your voice
voice.
is not coming clearly.
Some problem from that end. I think I can hear a lot of noises from there. Hello.
Hello, sir, your voice is now. Hello.
Now we are okay.
Yeah, now you are okay.
Okay. That sharing this thing was okay, and now my voice is okay.
Now your voice is okay. Now you have to share again the screen because your
No
screen
problem.
is
No
gone.
problem. Now I want to check that. No problem.
Okay. Now your screen is visible again.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, now PowerPoint is also visible.
So,
Yes, sir.
as I said earlier,
We were
as I
discussing
said
about
earlier,
okay.
well completion, when you are going to do the well completion after assessment of all studies. For that, you need to well test report and you need to have a E-line logging report to get the accurate data. So you have a 5 details in your hand: seismic survey, mud logging, drillers log, well testing report, finally E-line logging. Then you 100% confirm this well is going to produce this. Then you can complete the well. Okay. Otherwise, you can abandon, you can postpone. Okay. You can decide it, whatever. The company, oil company can decide whatever. So, what is well completion? Well completion is the process of making well ready for production. That's it. So, what are the activities? Perforation, running in the production, tubing and it is associated, that we call completion. Installation of tubing hanger, dismantling BOP, remove. When you install the tubing hanger, at the same time, you remove the BOP and the rig is moving. Rig job is finished. Drilling rod job is finished. Then you install the Christmas tree, displace the mud, setting of packer and expansion joint. Then you do the well activation. These are the well completion. How it is? You can do the perforation in 2 ways, mechanically or electrically. Electrically, you use the electric line logging, like a 4-inch gun or 3.5-inch gun. Top there is a firing head. You run with the E-line logging cable. You go to the depth, do the correlation, and perforate. That is one method. The second method, you can run TCP, tubing conveyed perforation, mechanically perforation. You can run the gun with drill string. Then from the top, you drop the bar with point, a torpedo bar. Then it will reach to the firing head and it will fire mechanically. The two things we can perforate the casing. So the gun, there are a lot of safe things are going on with that. Perforation. It is going like E-line logging, run with the gun, correlate, correct the depth, give the power, bang, make the hole in casing. It's a simple method. There are a lot of methods, but this is the simple and easy understanding method. Okay. So remove. So by the time you pump the drill fluid to avoid the pressure, right? Then you try to run the completion, tubing and its associates. Very important. Pump out plug, packer, expansion joint, tubings, that is expansion joints. Then SCSSV, surface control subsurface valve or downhole safety valve. It can control instrumentally also. You can run the slick line tool, you can control, and you can run the instrumentally also. These are the completion string. Okay. So these are the completion string inside the production tubing, production casing, pump out plug, there's a no-go, pump out plug, this tubing, packer, then tubing, joints, then downhole safety valve or SCSSV, surface control subsurface safety valve, correct. And this one is control in the surface by hydraulic line instrumentation. Emergency shutdown, for emergency shutdown, okay. You can close the well for downhole safety valve. All right. So now the drilling is finished. You install the completion with tubing hanger. Tubing hanger, you install. Yeah. You install the tubing hanger with completion accessories. Then drilling is finished. Remove the BOP and the drilling is finished. Okay. Then what we'll do? We will arrange the wellhead properly. Then we run the BPV, back pressure valve to stop the accidentally if there is some pressure comes and all that for the safety reason. BPV you run. Then you install the Christmas tree. You must know Christmas tree. What is that? There are five valves, like a positive, like a plus, like a cross. Right side there is a production wing valve. Left side there is a kill wing valve. Top there is a sob valve. Bottom there is two master valves. Okay, you connect it. Gasket. You connect it. Christmas tree. Assemble that SCSSV properly. Remove the BPV. Remove the back pressure valve. You go for well activation. For that, you first do displacement of mud. You add brine water. First, through the kill line, you pump the brine water. Clean the well. It comes through annulus valve. Then you set the packer to control the annulus. To set the packer here, the packer you set the annulus because you don't need to. You need a oil entry or drill fluid or oil or gas, whatever. That entry shouldn't be through annulus. Should be only production tubing. So you have to put the packer. Apply hydraulic pressure for the setting pressure of packer. Then you set the packer. Control the annulus. Okay. This is a packer. Yeah. Before that, you apply the pressure. You have to put one sphere on the no-go, bottom of the completion, no-go. Here is the sphere, one ball, steel ball. Otherwise, when you apply the pressure, it will go down. Nah? So, you put one sphere here, then you apply the pressure. At a certain pressure, this packer will set. For that, applying pressure, you can pump diesel or any solution to give the hydrostatic pressure. Now you set the packer. Now your well is controlled. Then what will happen? Again, you try to give more pressure. Then expansion joint. Otherwise, there will be thermal effect comes. The tubing can be bent. So expansion joints is giving the centralize of your entire tubing string. Okay. Make it ready for production. Then again you apply a little bit more pressure. That time this sphere, this ball will be go down. Then the well will be active for production. Yeah, gone. Well is active for the production. For that, and surface you have to create choke manifold, then three-phase separator. All right. So natural lifting, natural oil is coming. If there is no natural, you have to go for stimulation. Okay. Now the well is ready for production. Choke manifold, then separator is going to be group gathering station or storage tank. Gas you can be flyer. Okay. Now oil is coming naturally without any artificial lifting. Control with the choke manifold. Come to the separator, separate oil and gas water. Then the storage will be there. All right. Okay. In some condition, if there is no natural pressure, you can use well stimulation. Same like coil tubing. You can create another water well to pump the water. Okay. Like that. You can acid inject. You can inject the acid. Okay. Okay, there are two types of well normally we are carrying out. That is vertical and horizontal, you know already. All right. So now we are here now again. All right. Hello.
Okay, sir. Yes.
I think I 12:45 now.
Yes, sir.
I think I as an experienced person I cannot take like this, short PowerPoint in 25 minutes.
It will be very difficult to do all the things in 20 minutes.
Oh my God. Anyway, now I am free to ask. Anyone can ask some questions. No problem.
So basically, sir, we have the question from outside the university also, and from our fourth semester and sixth semester students also.
Very good. I am ready.
Okay. So, sir, one of the question has from the viewer that what are the different opportunities we have as a logging engineer in India as well as in abroad?
As a petroleum engineer is having only the option to become there are options. Some engineers also can join in this logging engineer. But petroleum engineer is the most preferable person to get that job, logging engineer. Logging engineer means you have to, when you are having a petroleum degree, you have to get some kind of work experience or practical training like us. Then you have to get at least minimum 1 or 2 years experience, everybody asking. So you can get the training. I am not promoting my institute here because this is not my way. Last 20 webinar I have conducted last 6 months. I didn't promote my institute. As a petroleum engineer, they should understand that there are lakhs of petroleum engineer in the world. Correct.
Sure.
Every year. So you should be competent. How you can be competent? First is knowledge. The second is physical fitness. The third one is you have to be very small. You have to be very important, that is. You have to be very small with your knowledge because you are like a peanut in oil and gas industry. I have 31 years of experience in oil and gas industry. Still I am a child. Oil industry is very big. Even if you are having 50 years, 50 years of experience, you are nothing in oil field. So first you understand that as a petroleum engineer graduate or a postgraduate, they are very, very small person in oil and gas sector. You learn, you practice, you do whatever you can. Then the people will call you, the people will take you. The Schlumberger is the founders of the logging. Schlumberger brothers, they invented the logging in 1970s. Now there are a lot of company logging unit. ONGC is also having their own unit. Some of the oil company, they are having their own unit. There are a lot of company, Baker, Halliburton. I think Baker bought Western Atlas or Halliburton bought Western Atlas, Dresser Atlas. They were our component in internationally when I was in Schlumberger. So Schlumberger, Baker, Halliburton, Weatherford, and Sperrison, many international companies, they are doing logging job. First, you have to get the knowledge. Then you get some practice. You don't get work experience until you get the job, but you can get practice with us. Or you search any other company practical facilities giving logging, classes and all that. You can go and join. Then you get the platform. We used to give the platform for our students. Now the interview is going on. Anyway, you try to get more knowledge. That is the most important. You try to get more knowledge. You have a Petro Wikipedia. You have a PDF, lot of PDF in that Petroviki. You learn more. Technical, we all giving you all the technical aspects, how to rig up, how to rig down, what is optional logging, what is case row logging, what is production logging, what are the tools we are running, why we are running, all that we are giving the class. That is up to you. All right. Okay.
Okay, sir. So next question is, I think, from your past experience, and the viewer is want to know what challenges you have faced while founding the RigTech Oilfield Training Center Private Limited.
Yeah. Since I started my career Abu Dhabi, I never be happy in oil and gas sector because my family is a business family. I was always trying to do some business, but 31 years I am still in oil field. Why? I don't know. But one thing I am happy now. Last 16, 17 years, I am traveling lot of countries. I am giving lot of training to engineers, technicians, and operators, managers. I am very much happy for that thing because as a trainer, you're getting a lot of students. Maybe I can say that last 17 years, I got more than 10,000 students. Whenever you go to any airport, one of the students will come and, "Hi sir, how are you?" That is the most thing. You can't make $1 million when you get that word. That is the most happy thing. Still, I am working for my students. Okay, I'm not getting any money. I can make millions of dollars if I bribe, if I take money from the students. My students are working. More than 30 students are working in oil serve last year. If I took 5 lakhs rupees from them, they will give very easily. I don't make any money. So I'm happy. When that sounds, sir. Now, last week, 2-3 students, they got job in Abu Dhabi, in coil tubing. We are happy. When we heard, I am 53 now. What I can make in this earth? Nothing. I can get only satisfaction. Last 1 year COVID pandemic, I was really worried about my students. I was not worried about my family. I was worried about my students. That's my ethics. My father is always telling me, whatever the degree you are having, whatever achievement you have taken, don't do false practice. Don't take bad money from others. Even if you work as a labor, no problem. Don't beg to someone. I just want use this time. Today is my mother second death anniversary. I mean, in the name of my mom and dad, I'm telling to all of my viewers, you hard work, get the knowledge, the success will be behind you. Knowledge, work efficiency, and you should have a mind to work anywhere in any condition, in any post. Get experience, things will come to you. Okay? Anything more? Yeah.
That's why the teaching is the best satisfied job in the world.
Yeah. You get a lot of students, na, Iraz? Huh?
And when you get
that
the respect from the student, that will be the best satisfaction.
Yeah, when I was in sometimes Heathrow Airport,
Yeah.
one day, a couple of Nigerian students came and hugged me, and everybody was thinking, "Arey, why these the boys are coming?" They are the petroleum engineers working in some Nigerian oil company.
Yeah.
So this kind of then some of our Indian students, they worked in Sri Lanka. They explored last 2 years before. They explored some new field and many countries. I have Pakistani students also. I used to train them in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And this is the, happiness whenever you go, Iraqis, Libyans, Egyptians. I'm not talking about Americans and Europeans. No, they will not listen to you. Maybe they have their own thing, but a lot of friends are there. But still, I am saying that I'm always happy to work with my students. In future, if they need any help, any doubt, they can ask me through my, contact. No problem. Okay. According to my limited knowledge, I can give. All right. Thanks. Cheers. Anything more?
One of the viewer want to know what are the important certificate course I have to do after graduation or post graduation in petroleum engineering.
Certificate is a piece of paper. When you have a Oxford certificate, when you have some Harvard certificate, when you are having any other certificate, somebody is giving you interview about the content of your certificate, you should be able to answer, my friend. Whenever you are having a certificate, you give the certificate, it's okay, it's a prestigious. But as a person, like a straight person like me, when I look at your certificate, I will ask some questions related to your knowledge. If you give me one good answer, then I will not ask you. My experience like that. When I quit Schlumberger, Dubai, there was interview of Geo Services. They were looking for one production logging specialist. They asked one French, Eric Sassol, still remember, he was my manager in North African region, ex-Schlumberger engineer. He asked me, why did you quit? I said, Schlumberger, I didn't get any give respect and take respect things. I became a data specialist chief. They are treating us like a labor. Okay, no problem. I'm happy to work as a labor, but at least get some respect sometimes, yeah. Then he was laughing. Then he asked me what is the difference between open hole logging and most couple of things different between open hole logging and case roll logging. Then he said, okay, when you can join? 2 questions. Only 2 questions. I have attended many interview board, I have conducted a lot of interviews. I will not ask many questions, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 questions. If I'm happy, then that's it. That is the most important thing in the interview. You can get a lot of negative mentality students to positive. They will be the better. They will be the better than the bright students, In my experience, I trained a lot of drivers to become operator and technician in North Africa. They are only drivers, uneducated people, but they can help us. They can help us. In many ways, they can help us because they are taking us to the remote location. We are friendly with them. They want to increase their salary. They want to increase their family status. We help them. We made them happy. We made them operators and technicians. This is my practice. Okay. So that is always good. Na? Certificate is okay. It is necessary. Certification is necessary. But in addition to that, you should be qualified with your subjective knowledge and physical capabilities. Okay. Mental capabilities also. Okay. Then.
There are a lot of questions, but I want to take the last one because the time is so much limited. One of the viewers want to know what sort of training RIGTech Oilfield Center provide us.
RIGTech is giving well intervention mainly and well integrated services. You can say that RIGTech is giving around 5 main area in well integrated services: drilling, well testing, slick line, E-line logging. That practical facilities we are having. And rest of all well integrated services, we are giving the technical classes and supports. Okay. Five main things: drilling, well testing, slick line, E-line logging, and wellhead. Okay. These 5 area. These 5 area you can get the job. You can get the interview platform. We will not give the job. We will give the interview platform in a multi-international company. That's it. Or they can visit our website also, rigtech.in. I think Google giving a letter to us, you are the most viewable training center in Asia, in oil and gas sector. A very good appreciation now we are having. Okay.
Okay, sir. So since the time is limited, we have completed 1 hour, but it is so much good webinar, I can say. I hope the student has getting a very much good knowledge of technical aspects, because technical thing is very much important in the petroleum world. Theoretical is apart, but the technical knowledge is very much important, and I hope the student is getting the much more inside view of the technical.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, sir. Thank you giving us the valuable time. You can share your Gmail ID also, so that if any queries are there from the viewer, they can ask you directly.
Yeah. My Gmail ID, email ID is Joy. J for Jack. O for, you can say that, onion. Y for Yankee, Joy. RIGTech. RIGTech, I think everybody know. RIGTech, name spelling. R for Romeo. I for India. G for Golf. T for Total. E for Echo. C for Charlie. H for Hotel. RIGTech. Joy RIGTech at gmail.com. Okay.
Yes. So thank you again, sir. Thank you giving us your
And it's a very nice opportunity, Hiral sir. And I don't know how many students and how many viewers are present in this webinar.
So we will share the recording of this webinar also, and the number of students who has attended also with you.
No problem. Anyways, my hearty, thanks to all of your team, especially you and your friend that I don't want his name. I don't want to tell his name. And you are a professor, associate professor, and their team. And only one thing I just want to tell the students: knowledge and behavior. Knowledge and behavior. These 2 things are very, very important in the life. Knowledge and behavior. Behavior. 2 behavior. One is human behavior. The second one is technical behavior. Understand? Human behavior and technical behavior. Knowledge. These 3 things can make you very good achievements in future. And thank you very much for the valuable time for all of you. And we will meet sometimes, somewhere.
Sure.
Till then. Till then. Bye. Take care.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Bye.